6 questions for you. How long does it take before your new hire, highly motivated, highly engaged, becomes demotivated, disengaged? If you have the right desired talent in the right role, right environment, will you still need to motivate that talent? When you discover you have a wrong hire, employee in wrong role, will motivation still work? What's your definition of motivation? Is it from past experience, intuition, or based on principles and theories applied? Who inspires you and why? And finally, would you rather be an inspiration or a motivator? Hi, my name is Teik. Thank you for pausing and listening to my language. Allow me to unpack. To motivate or to inspire? That's the question. And I hope that with this pause and my language, you'll be able to rethink the choice of the two words, the right actions for multiplier impact. Language. I studied these 3 models way back in the university, and I've been using it in my leadership management role. I recommend you check out these 3 models: Maslow's hierarchy of needs, Hertzberg's dual factor theory, McGregor's theory X and Y. Motivation is what causes someone to act. The question is whether that action can be sustained. The difference between motivation and inspiration are the following. Motivation is an external pull, giving people reasons, providing incentives for someone to act. Inspiration, on the other hand, is internal push, self-drive. Inspiration is when someone reaches a point when he or she wants to act. I use Maslow's hierarchy of 5 human needs to understand how needs dictate individuals' behavior. Now, the fundamental principle is that you cannot be a self-actualization mode if you're still struggling with physiological or safety needs. Overlay that with the principle 90% of who we are comes from our past, and all of us bring our past into the present. Reminder, leaders, managers, we are not equipped to deal with our staff's past baggage. I use Hertzberg's dual factor of hygiene, motivator for reward and recognition. I recommend the people who are designing compensation, benefits, and incentives to have a prerequisite understanding of this theory, of this model for optimum ROI. Motivator as a word is counterintuitive because it has nothing to do with money. Instead, it relates to the job, relationships of colleagues, direct managers, personal growth, promotional opportunities. Theory X and Theory Y provides me the insight into managers' paradigms as how they see their staff in relation to work. Let's talk application. Let's begin with my principle of leadership, the 4 Ps. Privilege, personal, personalized, painful. I'd like you to think of the number of people who report to you or the total number of people in your department and or company. Ready? It is a privilege to be given stewardship of those people. Now think the number of people. It is personal because what you say, what you don't say, what you do, what you don't do impacts every single individual differently from work to home. It's personalized. No 2 persons are the same. Cannot use one size fits all. Have to be situational because of different individual developmental needs. Painful. Saying the right thing, doing the right thing, deciding the right thing. The goal of a leader manager is to create an environment that allows people to do what they do best and then get out of the way. 4 requirements to achieve that stated goal: clarity, matching, equipping, rethinking. Clarity. Clarity as in expectations in the eyes and ears of the beholder. Clarity as in the role, expectations, and outcomes. Matching the 70-25, strengths, development areas, weakness, to the right role and the organization's needs. Equipping 20-40% of your personal time for people development. Rethinking. You're not just a leader, you're not just a manager, you're both. You're a leader - manager. Required to be able to provide both supportive and directive behaviors for relationship and results, so that you can obtain the heart and the mind of every single individual to achieve extraordinary results. That's my definition of employee engagement. Emotional and rational commitment. 3 questions to keep you honest. Question number 1. What do I personally have to do to create an environment where my highly motivated, highly engaged employees do not become demotivated and disengaged? Second question. What do I have to do to serve my people so that they can achieve extraordinary results? Just as you have incredibly high expectations on your people, ask back, what is your personal value proposition to them? Question number 3. Who inspires you and how do they inspire you? Unpack those behaviors and then replicate. Summary. First, unpack those 2 words and be clear of the choice of the word and the actions for the situation and for the talent. Rethink 3 areas: hire right, integrate right, train right. Design right the work. Make it meaningful for the people doing the work. Assess and match right in terms of 70-25. Equip yourself to be a talent master for people development. Be clear of your identity. Are you a super individual contributor who wants to be in control while having the title of leader or manager? Or do you want to be a talent master with the heart, the competency, the capability to grow and develop the future leaders for the organization? Now remember, motivation, easy, but complicated. Inspiration, very hard. But with mastery, simple, yet impactful. So thank you for pausing to be with me, allowing me to share with you my language. I hope with this language and the pause, you'll be able to go back to the initial 6 questions and rethink the answers. Rethink your role, leader manager, and more importantly, at the end, rethink. Do you want to be an inspiration or do you want to be a motivator? Thank you again. Be well.